Hello everyone, welcome to today's episode. Please like, share, subscribe. Of course, I am your hostess with the most curves. My name is Zsaigrahth, if you didn't know. And today we're going to be doing a quasi-live streaming video-y thingy, whatever. I'm really bored and trying to get up on Twitch, and I had some issues because before I even joined Twitch, I googled how to upload pre-existing videos, and there's all these web pages that are like, oh, do it this way, blah blah blah. I'm like, okay, got it. Join Twitch, went on there, and I was like, oh, you can only do that from the app. So I go to the app, there's no way to add pre-existing videos, so this shit's going on YouTube, you guys. Alright, so like, share, subscribe, of course. Please consider making a financial donation to the channel. Today we're going to be playing 4 Colourz. So I'm not really a gamer. I kind of talk about this in my Twitch video that I made prior to this video. I'm not a gamer whatsoever, so my idea of gaming is not this. So I'm hoping I have the screen in focus here and you don't see a lot of my messy room. Let's bring this down just a little bit more, and I think that should be good. So I want to play against the computer first, you guys, and I'm just going to put it on easy. And there's a perfection strategy in order to play online versus playing in real life, right? You guys can see the cards. Trying to get this shit together. I don't know if I'm doing well or not. Okay, so the strategy is that you need to know what your cards are worth. So black cards, whether they have the draw 4 number on them or not, are worth 50 points. Okay, your draw 2 cards, all of these symbol cards, they're worth 20 points. And then every other card has the value number written on it. Alright, so this is going to be this. And what you want to do is get rid of your high cards first as much as possible if you humanly can. Because if they sweep you, if they go through, then they would get, so right now this is 20, 40, 60 if you follow my mouse, and then 67, and then 1 is 68, right? Now I'm at 88. Okay, so now I can get rid of all of this shit. Ready? Boom, boom, boom. It's a little slow. I play on 3 different websites, and I don't play on Facebook because these websites don't allow you to, don't require you to log in with an email address. They don't require you to, alright, so this card, again, worth 50 points. Now, what am I going to do here? My highest card here is this green +2, this green draw 2, right? So I'm going to go with green. Alright, now the level of the player level that I have this on is stackable, meaning that if that person also had a draw 4, then we could get a draw 8, and if I had others draw 4 cards, I could keep stacking. Up to 16 is the highest I've ever seen people get stacked, but I personally have been stacked 12, and that shit hurts. You feel it in your chest. You're like, what am I doing with all these fucking cards, right? So hopefully you guys can see what's going on. You don't really need to see that person's cards. You need to see my cards. Alright, so let me scroll down a little bit more. Hopefully you're not looking at my messy room right now. Okay, so if this person somehow swept me with all kinds of blocks and all this other shit, they would only get 2 points from me, and that's really what you want. So the goal for this particular website is a goal of 250 points, and that's how you win the game. Not just by getting the Uno, but also by getting the 250 points. So right now they had 57 points. As you can see, a lot of draw 2s over here, plus all the numbers added up equals the 57 points, okay? And so I'm 57 and 250, and we keep going. Also, when the draw 4 comes up on the online gaming, if you see the colors dancing around but you didn't touch anything, that means it's going to your opponent. Don't panic. But if they come up and they ask you what color you want, that means those the draw 4 or the draw 2 is coming directly to you. So color is red. Now when we play live with other plays, as I'm going to do in future episodes for this channel, just so you guys can see, I like a nice fast pace, but at the same time, when we play live, you're going to see people get frustrated and leave in the middle of a hand, in the middle of a game, like in the middle of everything, because they don't have a strategy in place. So once you understand how the game is actually played, all that, the point system, you understand why you're winning or why you're losing. Some people just play and they're really good at playing and they have no strategy whatsoever. No point system to follow, nothing like that. Another thing I've been learning by watching live players and playing live is people play possum, which I think is great. But I play possum in the first round, try and figure out that person's headspace. I'm playing against an AI system right now, so there's not really anybody on the actual other end of this. It's just a nice fast-paced game. But you can see the strategy in play here. Alright, so we're blue. I was trying to get rid of this as well on top, but I couldn't do it because the color was blue and I couldn't make it happen. But that's definitely what you want to do. You want to stack all those colors as if you were playing live. Everything else is the same way as you play live. You just need to be aware of your point structure, right? You don't want to keep high cards like 9s and 8s around. You don't want to keep high points like the black cards or the symbol cards around, right? Now the computer's more than likely still going to allow me to win. But if I had this on hard, trust me, I would be getting my ass handed to me. No doubt, direct, do not pass go, bitch. You are in the dumpster, good fucking bye. So, oof, excuse me. Now, I've got options here. Not really, though. Okay, the computer won that one, which is great. And as you can see, 40 points to them, right? So I've got 20 here, and plus all this other math equals 40 points. See how you can have a lot of cards, but still not really get anywhere, okay? And the way that I found out that the 0 card equals 0 points is that was my last card left one time, and one person won, but they didn't get anywhere. They got 0 points, so we were 0-0 tied still, even though they won. All right, so yellow. We're not gonna use that yellow. We're gonna go with blue. So as you can see, I've got 2 blues here, 2 blue symbols, and a red symbol. So even though I've got more blue cards than red cards, what I'm doing is I'm getting rid of all of these points right here. You ready? So boom, boom, red, right? And then we're going to get rid of that 8. Do you guys see how that went and why? Alright, so now we got 5 and uno. That's another thing I wanted to talk to you guys about. Just really quickly, making sure, so this person, 61 points, 50 of those points came from that black card. And then as you can see, they've got a 3, I think that's a 6, and that's a 2 maybe. If I scrolled up a little bit more, you would be able to see it better, but it's okay. Your strategy for being that uno moment, in that uno moment. Now when you're live, there's a countdown on this side that maybe you guys can or can't see. I can't see my mouse on the screen right now. What was I saying? So there's a countdown live. You have to be quick about it or else it'll go in autoplay mode, and you don't want that, because if it goes into autoplay mode twice, then it boots you from the game. And I like playing against the computer because I like a fast-paced play. And you'll see people sometimes, they come in the room and you're new to them, they're new to you, and they play possum, right? So they're getting to know your strategy and you're getting to know their strategy. Okay, my highest card here is this blue reverse, or as I like to call it, the Matt Hardy Twist of Fate, or the Hardy Boys Twist of Fate. And usually when I use it, I go, Twist of Fate! Even though it's just reverse. So my next card is obviously not going to be this 5 over here, it's going to be this 6. Okay? And you just play it like that. So when people play possum, they're trying to get to know your strategy, you're trying to get to know theirs. Now most people, they save these black cards for last or close to last as possible, because that's the way we play in real life. But online, you need to be careful, because we can sweep through with all those reverses, blocks, blah, 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 and really take it down from like 30 cards all the way down to nothing, literally nothing. I almost used that 6 over here. I don't know why. Just take a second. If there's a higher card, try and figure out your strategy. I know it's a really fast-paced game for the most part, but if there's I've got more green cards, right? But these green cards don't equal this 20 points. You understand what I'm saying? I think everybody gets it by now, right? We cool? After I lose this one, I'm going to end the video. Oh, she loses. So that's 34 points, because that's 20 points and then the rest of that math right there. You guys got it? If you have any questions, definitely let me know. If you want to play against me, let me know. Once you've donated to the channel, we can definitely get that one-on-one vibe going. And either you can take me to the cleaners or you can get your ass whooped too. I don't know. It's a 50-50 shot. 60% of the time. No, more like 90% of the time. When I first started playing online, I didn't really understand how to play. Of course, I didn't look at the rules, even though they're listed on every single website. I was like, I play in real life. I got this, right? And don't got it. And so once I learned the other day, once I learned how to actually play, what the actual rules are and what everything actually meant, I realized why I was losing so badly. And I was like, wow, I hit Uno so many times. I did this right. I did that right. Normally this works. Why isn't this working for me? And then I realized, first of all, check your attitude, right? Leave it at the door, because it's just a game. And second of all, learn the point system and then develop a strategy from there. And your strategy won't always work. Some people have zero strategy, but they're naturally just fucking amazing players, right? So it's still just the luck of the draw, literally a luck of the draw. Okay, so my highest cards here are the yellows. I've got more green cards, but this automatically trumps everything else. So this is 21 points versus 7, 10, 11. Okay? Alright, so now we're on this. And you're going to hear me talk a lot of shit. A lot of shit. In these game playing roles. Not against the computer, because this is nice and easy. This is, but when you enter a room with other people, you don't know what skill level they actually have. So you just want to be aware. Check your attitude. Take a deep breath. It is just a game, people. But get rid of those high cards. When at all possible. Sometimes it's just not possible. Alright, so now I am 105 points up. You can see they had 1, 2, 3 symbol cards, so that's 60 points right there. And then everything else, 9s, 8s, it all adds up, people, okay? So 60 points plus all that other math. There's even a 0 over there, but It's fine. Okay, what am I doing here? Ready? I'm going to get rid of all of this shit. So my highest card after these reverses is this 7. And that's the way I'm going to take it. So with those 4 reverse cards, I laid down 80 points. And this is going to be 87 points. Okay? But again, it's not about how you play, how well you play, what you laid down. It's about what you have holding in your hand at the end, especially if you lose. Okay? Yellow, don't have yellow. Ah, shit. Didn't even realize I could do that, but okay, that worked out for me. I was not trying to click that. Happy accidents, right? Bob Ross, happy accidents. Come on. And with this, you can still play possum, right? So you can go, oh, I only have a 4. And then bounce it back to the 6. You don't need to be so rigid, especially if they have more cards than you. Just be careful. You could be walking into some shit. So player 1 won the game. And I'm going home. Alright, that's it for today's episode. Let me know if you have any questions. Make a donation to this channel. I would appreciate your financial support. And this is Zsaigrahth reminding you to wash your nasty ass hands. Have a great day. Peace out, people. Bye. Subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. Like, share, subscribe.